Hello and welcome back to Factorio C Block. In our last episode, we took a look at the final bits of making roboports. They're still very slowly making because red circuits are very slowly making, but at least they're being made to some extent now because we are making aluminum and silver at a decent quantity, which is really good to see because we are, of course, limiting the provision of certain ores here, which I thought I had done correctly, but I guess I didn't. No, this is just empty, that's why. Okay, that's fine. And copper, tin, and iron specifically, we are not making as much of those, or we're not feeding as much of those into the boxes right now, so that we can process the other ores more thoroughly, I guess, and get more iron or more aluminum and silver out of the system. There is one thing that we're going to do probably in the next episode, but in this one, I went ahead and unlocked sulfur processing 2 and 3, and I took a look at what the recipes were. And for the most part, I think we can ignore them for now because they either require something we don't really have yet, or they make something we don't really need yet. And so I think it's kind of just more like kind of pushing through. We're trying to work on completing all of the red, green, and other green sciences before we unlock blue. So we have a few things to take a look at and unlock and maybe a few things to take a look at. And so I took a look at these, and this one here gives us a different source of lime and sulfur dioxide from calcium sulfate and purified water. Well, calcium sulfate comes from processing fluorite, which we are getting some fluorite, and sulfuric acid into hydrofluoric acid, but we don't have a use yet for hydrofluoric acid unless we needed hydrogen fluoride gas and or fluoric wastewater. And at the moment right now, it doesn't look like we need those for anything specific. We are producing fluoric wastewater from the processing of those chunks, and we're feeding them only purified water, so we don't really have the need for the hydrofluoric acid or hydrogen fluoride gas. So I just went ahead and skipped number 2 here. It looks like it might be something we need for lead smelting, maybe these puffer things at some point, some chemical refinement. Oh yeah, that's when we're going to need it, actually, is the ore crystals over there, but that's all blue science. And then maybe some more advanced chemistry here as well. But the thing that I did notice is when I went into sulfur processing 3, is that with green metal catalysts, which we can do, we are doing, and acid gas, we can make hydrogen sulfide gas, carbon dioxide, and hydrogen fluoride gas. Now, I don't know still what any of these things are really going to be used for in the short term, and then this also gives us the ability to flip the hydrogen fluoride and hydrofluoric acid back the other direction too, which you can see there. It takes some... no, I lied. It doesn't flip it back. It's a different recipe. But it allows us to toggle kind of between hydrofluoric acid and hydrogen fluoride gas, and then the other way around, hydrogen fluoride gas and hydrofluoric acid, with some inputs and outputs and things along the way. But I figured we could at least set up this catalytic cracking of acid gas because we do have acid gas accumulating down here. We have 98,000, which isn't a lot, but it's some, and we can do this cracking. So I have made an advanced chemical plant, and I've made a few tanks because it does output 3 separate gases, including carbon dioxide, and we could then feed that carbon dioxide into some process that's using it. Right now, I think we will just bottle it up, but at some point we could feed it into something that needs carbon dioxide, which there are a few things that are using carbon dioxide outright, maybe even here into smelting somewhere. We're using carbon dioxide directly. Are we? Maybe this is carbon dioxide? No, that's carbon monoxide. So there may be some places elsewhere then that we're using carbon dioxide, maybe in one of these things. My brain isn't so good as to remember where, but there's some places we were using it, or it could be down here in some of the biological stuff, the trees, the whatevers. There's somewhere we're using carbon dioxide, I know, and we could feed that into that, at least in the medium to short term, kind of a it might be carbon dioxide there actually. No, that's carbon monoxide. One black, one red. I know that's carbon monoxide. So maybe there's not carbon dioxide. I know there's carbon dioxide somewhere. There's carbon dioxide right there. And we're venting it because we have too much of it being produced already. So it's possible, if we didn't need it Actually, this would be a bad place to put it in, but we could do it if we needed to. But at the moment, we're just going to process it and store it, and we'll be fine. So let's take a look at this. Okay, good. I also saw a post recently that implies, or heavily implies, that C Block is nearly ready, or completely ready now, for 2.0, Factorio 2.0. And if that is true, then I may want to upgrade and convert this over to a 2.0 based game at some point. I haven't looked into it yet, but if it's close or if it is ready, then we can definitely, consider that at some point in the near future. I don't know what that'll entail, if they've changed recipes or monkeyed with things or whatever, but we'll deal with that. So I want to just deal with this first, though. Let's see there. And we'll come up here, and I have no idea which pipelines we have open, which horizontals we have open here. Probably not very many. This definitely needs to be cleaned up. I definitely built it too close to this. I definitely built it incorrectly, but that happens. Let's do this catalytic cracking of acid gas, and we'll feed this into there. Like so. It's got 3 inputs for 1 item, but that's okay. And we can also take this stuff. Let's continue it like this maybe, and then we can go this way. And I made a yellow machine here. We can do that, and I suppose I should do it kind of similar to what we've done here. This has 3 gases out, so we'll do this one first, and then we'll do a underground for 1 there and underground for 1 there. We'll do something like this with the belts. There. I don't know why that took me so long to accomplish, but there. And we'll do this. Take that one out. And we'll do... yeah, these machines are different sized. No, they're just oriented differently. Oh, it's because this has 2 outputs and this has 3 outputs. Alright, well, that's fine. And then we can do this one. And then we can do this. Let's see. This recipe, but we need to upgrade the machine. You'll go here. And the new machine. There. And then this can go into a box, of course, just as that one is. And so on. That'll take care of this, that, and I need to make another box, apparently. And we also need to make some of those, these things. 2 recipes should be plenty. And those will just get shoved into this box to do the thing. Let's just grab, inserter. Actually, I could just do this kind. And I guess I need to move that down there. That's fine. And we'll just do this. I don't know why I did this way. Just change that. Well, that's probably why I did it, because of the power pole thing. You know what? Let's just do a big power pole here and a big power pole here and cover ourselves that way instead. So you can have those things and those 10 that I hadn't put in that box yet. That'll be fine. At least I think, or 20, however many. This belt is full, so that's good. And this will kick off as soon as we can feed it acid gas. Like that. And then we just need to take care of these things. So we'll do this one here. We'll do this one here, I think. And we'll put some tanks down here. I think I'll just go down 1, each one here. You are there. Yeah. And then the next one, we can come down 1 again. Oh, these are going to be spaced out a bit further then. Now I need to come down more. I need to come out more then. Let's go there. Then we'll come out the same and come down 1 again. That means that you need to go all the way over to here. And you need to go all the way over to here. Like that. This will come down into there. Perfect. This will come down. Maybe I should have done that differently. Just stretch it all the way. Then I think I can squeeze it like that. Yep. There, there. And then this one here also. That'll do all right. It's not the perfect thing, but all this stuff is more experimental than anything else. So let's see. We can leave these to be filling up with those things and also processing down the acid gas. And, you know, I don't know what all the acid gas is used for. I guess I could have looked it up. But we can take a look at that real quick. Usage, not much. We have this recipe that we just did. We have bottled, we have voiding, and we have it's used in puffer-related stuff that we haven't even looked at yet. We haven't even unlocked yet. So I think we're okay with this. We'll see if, you know, things come up, then we can deal with it. But for now, I think we're okay. And so next time, the thing that I want to unlock next is powder refining. What this will let us do is crush the ferrous and cupric powders into a crushed the mixtures into a powder, and then process those down into ores. We can talk about these next time, but the nickel is not as appealing to me, so we probably won't change the ferrous. But for the cupric, the silver is very appealing to me. So we should probably do at least that one. But I'll get this prepped and ready to go, and then we can take a look at it in the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.